At 66, Bobbie Hall is not just celebrating its years, but opening up new horizons every day. How does she manage to stay so young and fit? It's not just luck, it's the result of her unique approach to life. What exactly makes her active and energetic? Find out the secrets of her morning rituals, how to properly organize your day to feel at the peak of your form. She knows the answers to all these questions. At the end of the video, we will reveal the most important secret that keeps Bobbie in shape and looking young at the age of 66. At the beginning of her journey to a healthy lifestyle, Bobbie Hall faced several challenges, just like many of us. In her youth, like most people, she didn't think about how her habits might affect her health in the future. However, at a certain point, when she turned 50, she realized that something needed to change. This realization came after several events. Perhaps it was visits to the doctor, where she was told about the importance of physical activity, or simple observations of her condition. Bobbie decided that she wanted not just to live out her years, but to enjoy them. She started with small steps, daily walks, simple exercises at home, and learning the basics of proper nutrition. At first, it was simple weight training, which she did in the park next to her house. Gradually, she became more confident and determined, mastering new types of activity and techniques. She also began to get acquainted with various sources of information about health, fitness, and nutrition, which helped her to form her own habits and approach to life. This transition was not just a physical change for her, but a real way of life. Bobbie realized that self-care is not only about sports, but also about style, nutrition, and communication with loved ones. This comprehensive approach became the foundation of her active life, and she proudly continues to follow it to this day. Bobbie Hall is not just a woman who cares about her appearance. Her lifestyle is a set of habits and approaches that help her stay active and confident. Bobbie always chooses stylish and comfortable outfits that emphasize her personality. She prefers things that fit well and make her look complete. In her wardrobe, you will find both classic and modern elements, which allows her to stay on trend without losing her uniqueness. Grooming is an important part of Bobbie's life. She devotes time to skin and hair care using high-quality cosmetics. Her neat makeup highlights her natural beauty, and her styled hair always looks stylish and tidy. Bobbie leads an active lifestyle, which includes not only sports, but also time spent outdoors. She loves to walk, explore new places, and spend time with her loved ones, which adds joy and energy to her life. She does not forget about the importance of rest. Most often, Bobbie is looking for an opportunity to relax by the sea, where she can enjoy the sun and relax. Traveling enriches her life with new experiences and emotions, which also contributes to her positive attitude. Communication with family and friends is an important part of her life. Bobbie actively maintains her social connections, which helps her stay emotionally healthy and happy. She appreciates the time spent with her family and tries to create pleasant memories. Sport occupies an important place in the life of Bobbie Hall and has become an integral part of it. She understands that physical activity not only helps to keep fit, but also improves overall well-being and mood. Here's how she organizes her workouts. Bobbie is actively engaged in strength training, using both her own weight and additional equipment. She prefers to gradually increase weight so as not to overload her body and avoid injury. This approach allows her to work on strength and endurance. Her workouts use various athletic equipment such as hemispheres, rolls, dumbbells, and kettlebells. This variety helps her not only to diversify her workouts, but also to work out different muscle groups. Bobbie believes that using different tools makes classes more interesting and effective. She pays great attention to exercise technique, which prevents injury and promotes more effective workouts. Bobbie is aware of the importance of performing movements correctly and is working to improve her skills. Bobbie prefers to train outdoors, which adds energy and good mood to her. She often chooses parks or outdoor practice areas where she can enjoy nature while exercising. Bobbie tries to adapt her workouts to suit her abilities and daily routine. She understands that age is not an obstacle, but an opportunity to find new approaches to physical activity. This makes her classes accessible and enjoyable. Sport for Bobbie is not only a physical activity, but also a way to cope with stress and maintain a positive mood. Regular workouts help her feel more confident and energetic. Nutrition plays a key role in Bobbie Hall's life and is one of the main factors of her health and activity. She carefully approaches the choice of products and the formation of her diet. Here are the main aspects of her diet. Bobbie tries to maintain a balance in her diet, including all the necessary food groups. She considers it important that her menu contains proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, which provides the body with all the necessary nutrients. Bobbie's diet contains a lot of fresh vegetables and fruits. She prefers seasonal foods that contain more vitamins and minerals. Greens, such as spinach, broccoli, and carrots, are often present in her salads and side dishes. The main sources of protein for it are chicken, fish, eggs, and legumes. Bobbie avoids processed foods and prefers to grill or bake meat in the oven. She understands the importance of protein for maintaining muscle mass, especially as she ages. There is a place for healthy fats in Bobbie's diet, such as olive oil, nuts, and avocados. These foods help maintain the health of the cardiovascular system and provide the body with essential fatty acids. She tries to choose complex carbohydrates such as whole grains, oatmeal, and brown rice. Bobbie knows that they provide long-lasting satiety and energy throughout the day. Bobbie pays attention to fluid deficiency and tries to drink enough water. She also sometimes includes herbal teas and natural juices in her diet, avoiding sugary sodas and too much caffeine. Bobbie does not seek drastic dietary changes. She prefers to introduce new habits gradually so that they become part of her lifestyle. This allows you to avoid stress and stay motivated. For Bobbie, eating is not only a necessity but also a pleasure. She likes to try new recipes and experiment with different dishes, which makes her food varied and interesting. Bobbie Hall is an inspiration for many, showing that an active and healthy life is possible at any age. The pursuit of health and beauty has no limits, and Bobbie easily confirms this with her lifestyle. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, please like it and share the link with your friends.